What up? We're talking push-ups today. One of the things that we recommend from our members is that they don't just come in all the time and just do like the hardest workouts possible, but that when they're at home that they do stuff that kind of complements the more intense efforts that they put in when they're in the gym. But sometimes what happens is that people go home and they do stuff the way that they've always done it, and it's not as productive as it could be. Maybe their push-ups end up in kind of a goofy position as they work, or their squats put their knees in a bad place or something like that. So today we're just going to address how to do a really good push-up so that when you guys are working at home, that you know how to do at least one of these movements really well. We'll start with just talking about the basic position of your shoulder as you work. You want to keep your shoulders down, okay? It's as simple as that. Don't let your shoulders be up by your ear. Keep them down as you move. Second thing, we don't want our elbows right by our sides, and we don't want our elbows way up here like this. We want about halfway between when our chest hits the ground. So think about 45 degrees between your arm and your ribs at the bottom. The third thing that we'll talk about is just the position of your body as you work. You want your abs and your behind to be on tension so that as you move, your body's not snaking around. We're not putting our spine in a bad position. We're just keeping our body in a nice tight plank. This is what it looks like. We're gonna get into a plank. I'm gonna squeeze my belly and butt. I'm gonna let my weight shift forward, keeping my shoulders out of my ears. I'm gonna lower down until my chest touches. Then I'm gonna push back up. All the way down, all the way back up. If you're struggling with these, you can first start by going from your knees. Okay, same exact mechanics here. I just take a little bit of pressure off my upper body by lowering my knees to the ground, rock forward, touch my chest, and then push back up. Knee push-ups tend to get kind of a reputation as like the easy push-up or the easy way out, but if you do them well, they're actually pretty tough, and they're a good way to get better at push-ups. So take them out from your knees. The last thing that I'll say about how to get better at push-ups is to use some kind of target to touch your chest to instead of going to the ground. If every push-up that you do just kind of goes down to a distance that you're comfortable with but isn't easily measured, you'll never know if you're getting any better. So use something. When we're in the gym, we use ab mats to elevate the ground a little bit. When you're at home, you can use books. Whatever works best for you is fine, but give yourself something to touch your chest to at the bottom so that you know how far you're working, and so that as you get better, you can take one away, and then you have measurable progress for how far you've gone. That's all that I got, pretty basic. If you guys have questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm at peter@twintownfitness.com. I'd be happy to go over any of these specifics with you. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Go do some push-ups.